So I've been running an e-commerce business literally in my bedroom for the last 4 years, and I want to share with you guys some of the most important things that you're going to have to take note of if you want to start. First, let's be realistic. You're not going to make a lot of money if you're doing this from a bedroom like me. It is a good hobby, but it's not going to be life-changing money. So first of all, you're going to need the product, right? And the best place to get product is in China. So Alibaba is one place and 1688 is another good place for you to start looking for product. Packaging is going to be expensive as well, and if you're someone who is really picky about the packaging and how it's done, then honestly a Singapore supplier is better, but it's going to be a lot more expensive. And I would highly discourage people to do anything related to drop shipping. Don't just take a ready-made product and try to ship it out. That just means the only edge that you have is being able to market very well. And unless you want to spend a lot of money running ads and you're a marketing expert, you're not going to be able to make much sales because there's always a cheaper and better product just on another website. So really take time to design a one-of-a-kind product that is not too popular, that Chinese OEMs will just copy you and sell it for half the price, but not too niche that nobody's going to buy it as well. So look into a product category that you like, and for me, that's tech. Build something that people will want to buy and then manufacture that. And so size and weight plays a huge difference as well. If whatever you're shipping is really heavy, shipping cost is going to go up. Mechanical keyboards, that's a very good example of something you should not get into because Chinese manufacturers are always going to undercut you on price, and there isn't much difference that you can do to make it so much better that you can sell it at a premium. Whereas for us, we designed a laptop sleeve that we don't see anyone else manufacturing it, which is why we can sell ours at a premium, because if you don't buy it from us, you can't really buy it from anywhere else for cheap. And if you don't want giant rolls of foam in your house, then a third-party logistics is going to be very good, especially once you scale. For us, we tried third-party logistics, but we find that we weren't trying to push our sales through the roof. We're not focusing on it, so we decided to cut back on the third-party logistics and do it ourselves so that we save on cost. Is this effective? But it does save us a couple $100s every month. Now, if you're like us and you're shipping internationally, the third-party logistics ideally should be close to your target customers. And for us, that is Westerners because they have more money. And so in the past, I would have just placed all of our third-party logistics in the UK because it is close to the rest of Europe and I can just ship it to America. But UK is no longer part of the EU, so it got really, really messy, which is another reason why I stopped, because ever since Brexit happened, the shipments from UK going into Europe became troublesome, and so I needed to get another warehouse in another part of Europe, and one for the UK and one for the US, and that's just way too much and way too complicated. But it depends on where your sales are. So if you're selling things within Singapore, within Malaysia, or within Southeast Asia, then honestly, if you get a third-party logistics from Singapore, it's a little bit more expensive, but it's going to be really, really good. Now, the last piece of the puzzle, you still need to market the product. So how do you do that? Well, you need to position yourselves in places where people are going to visit. So if, for example, I'm selling laptop sleeves, where are people looking for specially made laptop sleeves and iPad sleeves? One way is to look at Reddit, one way is to look at forums. These are where people who are already interested in looking for a product like this, they'll be searching for it and you want your product to be listed there. Now, we're not asking you to just hard sell to them. Don't be like, hey, buy this, just like, if someone is asking, hey, I need a product that like a laptop sleeve could transform into like a desk mat, is to have your own personal space when you're outside, when you're studying, when you're working. And when people search these keywords, you just need to make sure your product, your website is positioned somewhere there. And when people are searching for that, they are going to end up they're going to end up searching your website and realize that your website and your product fits exactly what they want. And then you have a sale. And so that's how we have been doing it. We did run ads as well. It does work. But you spend a lot of money on ads. You need a lot of skill because you're going to be spending a lot of time designing the ad, running the ad, and then if you don't have a third-party logistics, you get lots of sales. You got to ship all of them out. And when the return is like $5 per shipment, and then after you do all of that and spending like hundreds and hundreds of hours, you realize you only made like $500. And you're like, why not just get a job? So you need scale if you want to run ads. Otherwise, you have to be a little bit more creative with how you want to market things. Hope this helps. I gotta pack more shipments out. See you next time.